So, hello, good morning, and welcome to yet another episode of Be Exemplary. And here's your host and friend, Karam Sodi, bringing to you once again words of exemplary beings to keep us moving, irrespective of the challenges and adversities. And as Napoleon Hill had rightly remarked once, that in every adversity, in every challenge, lies the seed of an equal or greater opportunity. And if you think you don't have resources, you don't have necessary skills or attitude or finances to support you and your dreams, then you need not lose hope. Because this very poem of Edgar Guest, titled The World is Against Me, exactly talks about the optimists and strugglers like us who know it pretty well that they will win surely, may it be quickly or slowly. So, let's get inspired by the words of an exemplary poet, Edgar Guest, in his poem, The World is Against Me. And here, I have a question for you. Is the world really against you? And let's see what Edgar Guest has to say about it. So here's the poem, The World is Against Me. The world is against me, he said with a sigh. Somebody stops every scheme that I try. The world has me down and it's keeping me there. The world has me down and it's keeping me there. I don't get a chance. I don't get a chance. Oh, the world is unfair. When a fellow is poor, then he can't get a show. The world is determined to keep him down low. But what about Abe Lincoln? I asked. Would you say that he was much richer than you are today? He hadn't your chance of making his mark, and his outlook was often exceedingly dark. Yet he clung to his purpose with courage most grim, and he got to the top. Was the world against him? And what of Ben Franklin? I've often heard it said that many a time he went hungry to bed. He started with nothing but courage to climb, but patiently struggled and waited his time. He dangled a while from real poverty's limb, yet he got to the top. He dangled a while from real poverty's limb, yet he got to the top. Was the world against him? I could name you a dozen. Yes, hundreds, I guess. I could name you a dozen. Yes, hundreds, I guess, of poor boys who have patiently climbed to success. All boys who were down and who struggled alone, who would have thought themselves rich if your few fortune they would have known. Yet they rose in the world you are so quick to condemn. Yet they rose in the world you are so quick to condemn. And I'm asking you now, was the world against them? And I'm asking you now, was the world against them? So, here's a question for you. Is world really against you? If there can be anyone who's against you, that is you. Your own limited beliefs, your own victim's attitude is the reason behind you to reaching to your promised land, to your dreamland. So, here again, while concluding this poem, I would like to say that let's look at the life with a newer and a fresher perspective, where we don't see world and the things against us, but let's see that all the things around us, good or bad, they are conspiring to make our journey more promising towards our promised land. And if with that attitude, if we move ahead, then we will be living the life of the exemplary beings, just like Ben Franklin and Lincoln. So, once again, thank you from the core of my heart for tuning into the Be Exemplary's podcast, and especially the Poetry Showcast. And I look forward to you to tuning into our next episodes. And yes, feel free to share the podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues, and do some nice work towards spreading the words of positivity, faith, and inspiration. And yes, Until the next time, just be positive, be challenging, be exemplary, and God bless you. Thank you.